The Random People, by Anonymous Little Jimmy. Mr. Bomb, if you see him, run away. Mr. Bomb gets angry for no reason, so his head goes boom, if you know what I mean. Earthman, he is green. Earthman always falls on his head. Wouldn't you if you had a zillion people on your head? Tiny Todd, don't step on him. Tiny Todd is so small that nobody sees him, so he is crazy maniac that stays at home all day. You should always look below you. OW, what did I tell you about looking below? Bob Fall, he is always going down. Bob Fall loves to fall. He never looks down, just like you, the murderer of Tiny Todd. He is gross because he always falls in open manholes, and he has gone to the hospital 1,002,638,809 times from falling off cliffs, manholes, stairs, and off the edge of the universe. Strong Jessica, she lifts Earthman. Strong Jessica has won the Olympics 1,002,638,810 times and occasionally throws Bob Fall back into the air when he lands, which he never does. Jessica can lift 1,002,638,811 pounds and always wins marathons. Fatman, your everyday couch tomato. 1 foot tall and 10 feet wide, Fatman copied Batman and Catman and Ratman. He learned about those guys on TV, just like everything else he learned. He weighs 1,002,638,812 pounds. Joe. Joe is just your average Joe. Wait, if he's average, he's not a random person. By Joe. Chef Mo, she cooks your stew. Chef Mo is here to cook, but she can't cook. Everybody hates her food. So also by Mo. Dan Pan, the new cook. Dan Pan always burns his head because he cooks with it. At least he cooks better than Chef Mo. Maybe he should form an Ouch My Head club with Earthman and Mr. Bomb. Skinny Tim, you can't see him. Skinny Tim is so skinny. He weighs -1,002,638,813 pounds and no one can ever see him. Don't believe me? That's sad. He knows the pipe system by heart because since he's so skinny, he always falls through the drain when he takes a bath. He's gone through the pipes many times and is growing sick of it. Afraid Alfred, he is so scared of you. We forced him to be here. Afraid Alfred is afraid of everything, even his pants. We had to hide him behind the margin because of that. He is frozen in this particular facial expression due to being scared of everything. Now he's so scared of this text, we have to move on to the next slide. Dr. Dimitri, he'll keep you in stitches. Dimitri is the guy who fixes you, from a paper cut to a spaceship explosion. His meaty crystal alerts him when you need fixing, and he'll use the super atomic instant body mover machine to appear in his rocket wheelchair. His most common patient if Bob Fall, and he even made an air chamber to comfort him in the hospital. Usually his surgeries go horribly wrong, which often turns your head into a mushy pine cone, so don't let him fix you. And anyway, he charges $1,002,638, for even a bruise. He's a fraud, actually. Reader Rachel. Reading is her eating. Rachel is a very excellent reader. She never stops, and ends up bumping into things, making her another one of Dr. Dimitri. She even reads in the shower. Rachel has read so many books. Her house is so crowded she had to open a library. It is a wonder how she is looking at you and not her book. Her author is Arthur the author. He cooks your stew. Oops, wrong person. Arthur writes books for Rachel. He has won 1,002,638,815 awards for his 1,002,638,816 books. Rachel has read all of them, of course. She hated them, and put them in the not good books, so they're charged $1,002,638,817 section of her library. They cost money in a library. Arthur claims to work really hard, but really something classified does his work. He mostly spends time reading his books he didn't write while pouring cinnamon covered bubbles into his pineapple nutmeg juice. He probably will never finish his books with the something writing a new one every second. Detective Daniel, he finds your missing underpants.